It's been a crazy year, coming out from such a high to doing nothing basically, not playing rugby, staying at home. But things are slowly starting getting back to normal.
You will have had a number of awards, and you'll have had some very special nights over the last 12 months. But this is recognition for the work that you're doing away from the game. Can you just tell us a little bit about what you've set up, why you've set it up, and how it's been going?
We actually, myself and my wife spoke about it the night before the World Cup. We were planning with when we win, what are we gonna do? And then we started planning because we wanted to tackle a lot of the challenges that I faced as a young kid. And yeah, we wrote some stuff down, giving back to the community, especially kids in school, making sure that kids get more than one meal a day at school. And then COVID hit while we were talking about the foundation this year. And then we were like, okay, we have to start doing something. Before the foundation was even started, we started speaking to our personal sponsors and people that we knew, and we got some donations, and we bought PPE for the essential workers. We sent some PPE to public clinics and public hospitals. And then the medical team said we actually need to keep people at home, which is the biggest thing, because people are going in the communities where I come from. People, like when I was young, I would go to my neighbors to ask for food and ask for a cup of rice or meal for my grand to cook for me. So I knew that people will need to go around to ask for food, but during COVID, they had to stay at home. So then we started doing food parcels, and we joined with a couple of other foundations. And then, yeah, that's what we've been doing since then. And then we also doing things like gender-based violence and all those kind of things, making sure that we giving those who don't have a voice and making sure that they heard, and also putting a man voice with gender-based violence, because I think there's not a lot of men talking about it.
Sia, it's remarkable. Yours is a remarkable story. Can you give us a little bit of insight into the impact that you've had so far? What are you seeing as you go about your work with the foundation?
It's been the tough part, because when the lockdown started, when it was level 5, we traveled about 16,000 kilometers up and down South Africa, donating to different provinces. And, when I look at a lot of my past, I thought I struggled until I started traveling during COVID, where I went to places where people don't have water. They've never had water before. And that really broke me. And I knew that whatever I'm doing is not enough. This is something that I want to do after my rugby career. And I'm glad that I started it now. So it gives me more motivation to work even hard and not forget that, without rugby, I wouldn't have had this opportunity. And that's why I'm so grateful. I think I'm always grateful for all my teammates and my coaches, and especially here at SA Rugby and my union as well, because without that success, I don't think I would have received the amount of support. So this is not only my hard work, my wife and our team, but it's what we've done at the Springboks Rugby, because I'm not the only guy doing stuff. There's a lot of guys like Herschel, there's a lot of guys, he even did some stuff in his communities as well. And some guys are quiet about it, they don't like to talk about it. And we did something as a team as well, we donated some more memorable clothing from the World Cup, 5 famous Speedo, Woodward's famous arm guard, and Coach Drasty's white shirt, and we gave that in to raise some money. And we worked with 2 organizations, I think Gift of the Givers and Food Forward SA, and donated, I think, over $1 million to them. And they donated food to the people in the communities as well.
Sia, it's an extraordinary story. 12 months on from lifting the World Cup, it's about the 15th most impressive thing about you. And you talk about being a good human being. I think that's pretty secure in its positioning.